and gentlemen, it's Anunnaki Kizzle, and today I'm hosting the FAU TV for the Carlton Brown Foundation. Here with me, I have Mr. Carlton Brown himself.
Right,
how you doing
sir?
today?
All right, excellent.
That's very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
I have a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
Okay, absolutely.
So, just so the people can get some information and so they can get the things they need to know. So the first question I have for you is, what is the public-private partnership, and what is it about?
Okay, I'm also Carlton Brown. I'm the FAU Chamber of Commerce business manager, and I'm also FAU Cincinnati neighborhood manager for where I'm at now at Sealy Museum and Institute. That's where my office is located. I just want a public-private partnership is what we're doing is through quantitative easing. You can go hashtag UNPR, which stands for United Nations Periodic Review. What we're doing right here in just the city of Cincinnati, Ohio, we're investing $250,000 into 1,000 African American businesses. We're doing $100,000 into newly built homes, $100,000 in this city. We're also doing entering into a public-private partnership to enter into agreement to buy the prison system from certain states to harm their problem as an infrastructure problem. Here's what the FAU would do. If Mr. Obama sends his agent to the Treasury to receive the quantitative easing for Main Street instead of just for Wall Street, what this will do, we'll have a wraparound program in the prisons. What we'll do is we enter to that public-private partnership, us and our 999 partners behind the scenes, which are the biggest banks, too big to fail, and corporations that we all know. What we'll do is they have a wraparound program where the prison starts to turn into a job placement program. When the person comes out from prison, the rehabilitative process will be job placement. And then if your best skills are suited at running a business, you'll be allowed to run your own business and start your own business finance coming out the door. Also, if your skills are best sold to a broker and you're a great asset, then that'll be done too, because see, we want you to understand that this is capitalism. It's a public-private partnership where, see, what he asked for at first was $1.2 trillion, right, for quantitative easing. That has went up now. But what he asked for was to be able to do this in order to affect 20 states. So what we would do is once Obama sends his agent and they approve the debt through the Federal Reserve, which he can do, he doesn't need a legislative or congressional act under his executive authority. And when he does that, we will be able to move forward. Right now, public-private partnerships are the law of the land. We're implementing that right now. On the United Nations Periodic Review, Obama said that we ought to, when he was first elected and we was first brought to this country, we couldn't even be a citizen, let alone a president of the United States of America. So he told us to sharpen all our skills and our talents and put together a plan and come to him, because it's a process of change. It might not be quick, but now we have a process of change, and it's called the African Economic New World Order. You can go to FAU Cincinnati on Facebook, look at the videos and interviews. You can go to Carlton Brown on YouTube. You can look at the videos of the interview where the chairman talks about the public-private partnership, and also there is a solution for Ferguson economically. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
That's very, very interesting. I have another question for you, though. What do you have upcoming for the Carlton Brown Foundation?
Okay, we got a lot coming up for the Carlton Brown Foundation. Mr. Anunnaki Kizzle himself, they'll be performing wherever we go. We're gonna have his music, his beats. We got his little brother. His name is Eric. You gotta see him. Young man has a voice out of this world. He's a talent beyond. Then we got other choirs that are gonna be singing. We're gonna be giving out information to the community. We're gonna be pooling with different corporations in order to feed the community and give out information so people can take advantage of economic opportunity that we got going on. See, because I can't change something I can't see. You see what I'm saying? You know, like I sat down with all the executive corporation leaders and the billionaires and all these people, you know, and I brought them the message from where we at on the street. I let them know we don't care nothing about the past. We don't care nothing about the history. All we care about is economics and putting food on the table and providing for our children. And these gentlemen agreed. See, we don't have to be yesterday. But you know, the Carlton Brown Foundation stands for the rights of humanity, no matter what they feel, think, or believe. And it's not up for debate. Okay? You know, we're about love. And love is an action word because it is something that you do. See, you will either show me that you are an angel, because it's an action. Okay, we also got, I got brought up for a humanitarian award in Nigeria with the Change Ambassador Yelly Boys by Mr. Professor Amundo Mande in Nigeria. And I want to send a shout out also to Mr. Kehinde Johnson, who is the director of operations for the Carlton Brown Foundation in Nigeria, and all my beloved friends, you know. And we're going to be coming to a state, a cross-continent tour. The Carlton Brown Foundation coming through there with a message for the people, passing out information, working on erasing the digital divide in Africa, connecting us through Faufame in order to where we can stream right into the foundation and already existing infrastructure in order to be the change that we must become for the economic future of all our generations.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, could you tell me a little bit about My Brother's Keeper? What is that?
Oh, yes. See, My Brother's Keeper is Mr. Obama appointed different people for different regions. You know, we have a gentleman here. I went to a meeting Saturday at the United Nations Periodic Review report, where we had a meeting, then we had a private meeting. I got that uploaded on FAU Cincinnati, and you can also go to UNPR, hashtag UNPR. Okay, it stands for United Nations Periodic Review. Hashtag UNPR. You can find all about the quantitative easing. It's only meant for Africans in America. This is mandated by the Constitution, by we the people. Okay? And what we're going to be doing, this is part of it. We'll have a meeting with the mayor's office on February 4th. They have a budget set up. They have a whole curriculum of economic youth programs, training, information, enhancing and building them up and giving them the tools necessary in order to move forward for the future for us all. This is one of the events that they're having. This is the 24th. This is the ministry that I bought to. I have a ministry now. It's United Methodist Men. It's United Methodist Church Men, Keys of the Kingdom. And here's about it. It's in Madisonville. This is a Madisonville Community Man Conference. Our next meeting is Gaines United Methodist Church, 5707 Madison Road. Here's what will be entailed. There will be Cincinnati football players there, baseball players, government officials, mayors, everybody. All people from the community. Because, see, no matter what we feel, think, or believe, we got to put down our differences and forget about yesterday. And we need to work on tomorrow for our children. You know, everybody's upset and got different ideas and perceptions. That's okay. That doesn't mean that I felt bad yesterday, so now we can't work together. You know, so we're going to go on with this. It says, how can we make sure that what happened in Ferguson does not happen in Madisonville? I tell you to come to this meeting and see what the conference is bringing to Madisonville. Okay, here's what we're bringing. We're having a 3-day conference. It's starting from 10 a.m. and till 12 to 2. Also, here's who all will be there. They will have already campfire girls mentoring the age 7 to 12. Make sure that they pick up habits, give themselves something for Pee-wee football, basketball, baseball, soccer. Before they get bad, habits before the streets take them over, and end of the spectrum of teenagers' job training, job placement, and to be able to dress for success for those. You know, we want to make sure that we implemented a program through Mr. Obama in order to make sure that our children can dress for success and have opportunities to be successful. We have a great president. You know, he may not do everything perfect, but you know, some things you can do right, and sometimes you deserve credit for doing something right. Okay.
Speaking of presidents and the whole presidential process, do you know that there is an election next year?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. There also is an election. This is Carlton Brown, FAU, Cincinnati. Friends of the African Union is having an election next year. It's for July 16th. It's for 4 members to sit on the Congress of Africa. United States are the states of the States United of Africa. And what they're going to be doing is each member from each region of the United States, the 4 corners, are actually going to sit on the Congress in Africa, making official votes with 16 other members around the African diaspora outside of Africa, who are all going to have a vote, who will be in Africa, have residence in Africa. And I want to let you know it's July 16th, so I'm going to be running for that election, and I want your vote, because see, I want to work for the African people. I want to come to Africa. I want to get with Professor Mundo Monday, who ran a 1,000,000-man march over there already, and we're going to have another one. And America and Africa United is going to be leading the way with FAU Cincinnati, the African Union, and we are all going to find our economic destiny.
So we're just almost about out of time.
Yes, sir.
But I follow some of your posts and some of your quotes online.
Yes, sir.
Could you please share with our viewers today a few of your quotes?
Yes, I would be happy to. You know, one of the principles that I live by is it's not about waiting for the storm to pass, because it's about learning to dance in the rain. Because see, my past does not dictate who I am at the present. It only shows my experiences and my growth and what I went through in order to make me the person that I am sitting right here at this moment. And every person has a potential for greatness, okay? Your past does not dictate who you are. So you have a supercomputer in your head. If this looks up in the sky and see a star, this will figure out how to get there. And if you don't believe me, check this out. Look it up on YouTube or Google it. It'll tell you that the brain inside your head don't have no limit to what it can do. All it needs is training and information. And we, Friends of the African Union, FAU Cincinnati, hey, and hashtag UN PR, we're going to invest in you, because I am you and you are me. Exactly. And I see my reflection.
All right, that's the time that we have for today. Pleasure having you.
Absolutely, sir. It was an honor.
And we'll have more to come.
All right. We love y'all. All right, Africa. We love you.